Hey everybody, I'm Geno Reynolds from The Real Opinion. It took a couple of viewings of 21 Jump Street for it to warm up on me. If you took it for what it was a pretty fun and funny film. The end of that film teased the team of Schmidt and Geno returning. Was their return to Jump Street Division worth crossing the street for? Let's take a look. After the events of the first film, Geno and Schmidt fail at their next assignment. They are then transferred back to Jump Street Division, where they are now to go to college and stop a new drug from spreading to other schools. Is the plot beginning to sound familiar to you? There are a lot of things that worked well for this film, but the similar plot was its strongest point. Why, when other films repeat a plot and it fails, does it work here? Because this is pretty much a joke through the entire film, and it is pretty funny. This movie pretty much tells you it is a sequel, and it has the same plot. Some of the characters even look at you from time to time as to give you a wink. We get a lot of this from Nick Offerman's character the few times we see him. We get constant jokes about sequels not being as good as the first as well. This humor works really well for the film. They sort of break the fourth wall without actually breaking the fourth wall, most of the time. If I had a complaint about this one, it would be that I would have liked to see it get a little crazier than the first one. Sure, there are still moments of craziness similar to the first film, but I would have liked to see this one just go nuts. Now, this is only a minor complaint. I also like that Ice Cube's character got to do a lot more this time around. He was a major part of one of the subplots, and it was nice to see him get to show off his comedy skills this time around. I also like that two characters return from the first film for two small scenes, both of which are really funny. Their second scene comes after the credits. That brings me to my next point. I can't stress enough in general, but for this film, you need to stay for the entire end credits. Not only do we get the scene I just mentioned, but I also got to see a cameo I've been waiting for since the first film. Now, this is not putting down the rest of the film, but I think the credits were my favorite part of the whole thing. Fans of the first film will like this one too. If you didn't like the first one, I don't think this one's going to change your mind. I think I actually enjoyed this one more as a whole, but a lot of the jokes would not have worked if the first film didn't exist. These two make a pretty fun pair to check out, but remember, it's only just one guy's opinion. I'm Geno Reynolds from The Real Opinion. Until next time.